Very few derbies can claim to involve a clash between continents, but Istanbul is the city where East meets West, where Asia meets Europe. From the European side, Galatasaray, with Fenerbahce representing the Asian side. Two giants of Turkish football going toe-to-toe once more. Undoubtedly high stakes. This will be fiery. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is the biggest day on the Turkish football calendar. Fans travelling from far and wide, sometimes indeed from abroad, to watch this massive clash of the two sides vying to be Turkey's greatest.
It's a game that's always had a reputation for being one of the most heated of...
And pull it!
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Vieira. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Maldini. Driven in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
It's gone for a throw-in. He's going to be disappointed with that. Galatasaray, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Nice bit of trickery. Cannavaro gets it away. Alonso! He will be livid with himself. Rodri. Alonso. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Ibrahimovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gerrard powering forward here. Desai spots it and intercepts.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this. Might want to be careful there.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Galatasaray could not have chosen a worse moment. The major moment in the game. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Fenerbahce penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Desai promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodri, now it's Mbappe, just eases him off the ball. And here's Messi, takes a shot. Always going over the top.
Messi most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Pato! It's a loose ball.
Fenerbahce definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Over to the right flank. Saka is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He's a shot. And Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Picks out Bullet! And a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Galatasaray restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, it's come loose. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
That was the first half.
Well, it has been
Let's hope the boys
confrontational,
can turn it up for the
combative,
second.
competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Galatasaray are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 10, Hullet. Coming on the field is number 23, Hazard. Substitution
So
in
it's
progress.
back to business. Akanji calmly anticipates. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for him.
He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is a little undercooked. But it's Thuram. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Well, that's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way. Cannavaro. Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Vieira. "60 minutes played. Cannavaro. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Pato. That's going wide left. That has ended up in no man's land. Galatasaray perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. And he whips it in. Azar. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Buffon is there, and he can get that clear. Maldini. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. A header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Xabi Alonso going forward. Thuram. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 14, Xabi Alonso.
Zanetti.
Number 13,
Well timed,
Gerrard.
excellent interception.
Number 26, Messi. Number 18, Alexandre
He's
Pato.
beaten the last man.
Coming on the field,
And that has left him in a heap.
Roberto Carlos.
Just about up to 75
Number
minutes.
6, Calisiyorum.
Well, the
Number
runner's been
7,
sold a little bit short there.
Fenerbahce
Number
clearly
21,
didn't help themselves by
Cristiano
telegraphing that
Ronaldo.
one. It was always
Substitutions
going to be
taking place.
intercepted. Galatasaray really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Threads one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Azar. It's a good look. Impressive jump. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Long ball upfield. Now that's well seen too. Aimed beyond the defence. Goes for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
This their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Searching pass he's played there. Akanji.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Hazard.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And he gets
There
rid in
will
a
be
hurry.
1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Galatasaray, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Can he? Will he? And they've turned it round. As close to a certainty as can be.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Galata. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
My thanks to Jim. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Dembele. He's picked his way through. Real chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Gençlerbirliği, that's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Gençlerbirliği with a chance to get level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Gençlerbirliği restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, nicely intercepted. And this is Messi. Now it's Hazard. Clipped into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Dembele. Threads one in. Oh, he's bustling through here. A header! And he's straight offside. That is good alertness. Well read, nice interception. It's played through for him. Oh, good climb! No, not the best of headers. Just about within shooting range. Bale. Seedorf, never out of the action for very long. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's been played through. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Great vision. Good ball over the top. And it's Dembele. Well, that is one way to stop him. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Seedorf. And this is Bale. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sabah with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Pinches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on. Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. Dembele takes a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
After 34 minutes is number 6.
Sabah have their lead.
Dembele.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's been slipped through. That'll be a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The goal scorer after 38 minutes is number 11.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Space for him to turn and look. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, good spread. Well, that looks a decent ball.
There will be 3
Seedorf
minutes added
providing
time.
an outlet on that flank. And it's Cannavaro. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Maldini makes the interception. Vieira. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There was plenty of power on that. And the referee has blown for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bale. It's not an especially good pass, that. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's had it nicked away. That has been cut short. Azar. Vieira. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pele finds himself offside. Pull it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Short changes him with that pass. Played out to the left flank. And this is Dembele. Gets his head on it! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. 60 minutes played. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cafu. Looking for the far post. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
It's a searching pass. Well, that has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Roberto Carlos. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity?
Dembele, tries a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Dembele just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And this is Bale. Bale just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bale! No, just not quite.
Bale really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's just beyond his reach. Nice and interception. His positioning was spot on. Good chance here! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. Schneider. It's Schneider! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Desai cuts it out. Looking for the run. And it's Messi. Pullet in acres of space out wide. Cafu looking to receive it in space. Oh, terrible pass. Pulls it back. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And this is Pele. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this.
There will be 3 more.
And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now.
Ibrahimovic! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Applies the finish! Oh, off the bar! And that is it. That was the last kick of the game. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
For your safety.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Ibrahimovic. Number 18.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Number 20, Hazard.
Gençlerbirliği displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here.
Number
Now
7,
can they go one better?
Bullet. Coming on the field.
Stood up well to him
Number
there.
21, Johan
In the end, they found themselves
Number
penned in,
10,
nowhere to go.
Neymar. Number 14,
Tries to play it through.
Number 13, Maldini.
Schmeichel
Number
claims
9,
comfortable.
Gerrard. Substitution in progress.
Eto'o. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Neymar. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's Eto'o! Caught offside that time. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Maldini has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Turan. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira running with the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he skips past his man. He is through here. Musiala! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time.
So that was it, the first period of extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Marcel Desailly. Coming on to replace him.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Referee has just said play on. Looking to play him in. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Oh, what has happened here? There will be a throw-in. Maldini wins the duel this time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Hullet. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Eto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Sabah go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And he was quick to react. That is a great pick out. There's the shot! Oh, he's done it! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Gençlerbirliği give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the...
And pull it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Eto gets flagged offside.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries from a long way out. Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. And that is the last of the action. Gençlerbirliği were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
This is a lost
Can you look back on the game then, Jim?
Gençlerbirliği never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Varane did well to stay calm there.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Lobbed in behind. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. That's a cute ball. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Plays a sharp little ball here. Dembele. Buffon. That has been slung wide. Dembele.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Always onto this. And this is Cruyff. He's found a way through. Cleared without hesitation. Vieira. Desai calmly anticipates. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe! No, he's not getting his way this time. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's worked it through. Surely! Big chance! It's hit the uprights. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Galatasaray are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Triol cuts out the pass. Searching pass he's played there. Played into space. Cleared away. Corner it is. Maldini. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Messi. He is through here. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's Dembele. Great vision.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Roberto Carlos! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
This looks promising. Now there's a fine ball, and he shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that interception was most necessary. And he's let fly! And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could...
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Galatasaray currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So the action resumes.
Galatasaray really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they win it back again. And it's Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get onto this? Messi, very much a man of this moment. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Messi. Lovely, now then. And the shot! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. Oh, good effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Dembele is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Messi.
He's hit it long, but astray.
Number 19, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 7.
And that has left him in a heap.
Number 22.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Number 16.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Number 21.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Galatasaray have their second corner now. Milan are looking to go forward now. Neymar, and he plays one through. Drogba finds himself offside. Desai does really well to win the ball there. Half an hour gone in the second half. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Pinches it off him.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Galatasaray are looking to break at pace. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's Dembele! Goal! Galatasaray! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Shot could be on. Drills one in. Tries a shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Galatasaray have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
No, it's come to nothing.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Lahm, yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, it's hit the post! He doesn't look too happy with that.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
It's a really well-measured ball. Thuram. Maldini. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the referee brings it to a close. Galatasaray have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Thuram taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Sizi dinlerim dedi. Ha, enişte.
Geldim ama ben. Hoş bulduk, ben sizi dinleyeceğim çünkü çok konuşamıyorum. Yanımda uyudu hepsi.
Bak, frikiklerde şöyle yapalım. Kaleci oynatmayalım. Böyle bir sistemimiz olsun. Maç daha zevkli olur.
İyi maçlar
Sadece
oldu
free
ama.
kick verdi.
İyi maçlar oldu, iyi maçlar oldu.
Tamam. Benim.
Yine
Canavar
mi ben?
formam benim ya da
Yine mi
kobra.
ben ya? Yine mi ben?
Vallahi. Evet, yılan ön arka galiba.
Bir saniye.
Bu Gareth Bale benim Gareth Bale değil galiba. Yok değilmiş. 89 bitiricilik. Çok kötü. Benimkisi değil. O zaman şöyle yapalım. Şöyle olsun. Bu da değil. Allah. Neyse. Hay Allah. Diğerleri duymuş mudur sence Uğurcan? Tamam. Bence çok güzel olur. Çünkü biz diğer arkadaşlarla öyle yapıyoruz mesela. Gülüyoruz. Direkt net patladı bilmem ne falan filan. Ya da kim güzel kullanabiliyorsa frikiki gol atıyor. İşte sana bir fırsat. Hem kaleci oynatmayalım frikiklerde hem de gol sevinci çok fazla yapmayalım mesela. Direkt başlatalım. Öyle
Evet,
yapıyorduk. Biz diğer arkadaşlarla mesela öyle yapıyoruz.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening
Çünkü
and the promise of a match that will really
rakip
get the
takım
juices flowing.
sevinci
Canlı
yaparken
yayından
sürekli
izliyorlar. 5
sinirlenmek
kişi orada
And
var.
I'm happy to
Belki
inform you
oradan
that Jim Beglin
dinliyorlar.
has joined me to offer his
Olsun.
expertise.
Thanks,
Ben
Peter. It's a
teşekkür ederim.
pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
This venue, of course, one of the great citadels to the game in a land where football really is everything. The mighty Morumbis.
Yok yapamıyorum.
Yaparsın da yani YouTube'dan ama ne kadar kişilere ulaşabiliyorsun o biraz problem çünkü daha
That's got
yenidir ya
things underway.
YouTube'dan.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so...
Applies the finish! Smashing save, really good save
Bak
that.
bitiriciliği
Sabah
çok düşük.
really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Şey yapamazsın.
He's
Ancak
found a way
kaleye çok
through.
yaklaşman lazım ki şey.
He has a look up. Seedorf. Great vision. And now the breakaway. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this?
Delivery from Mbappe. That was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He's intervened well there. Maldini. Maldini. Good, strong midfield running here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Güzel. İstersen öndürü.
And that has been cleared. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And here's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. That's a simple one for the keeper. Vieira spots it and
Çıkamıyoruz
intercepts.
bir türlü ya.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, super find. Big chance!
Ortaya.
And he's heaved it away. He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Mikael miydi?
Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear.
Git kendin
He
git
has
kendin git.
found the way through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Erkan, 49 Erkan. Neyse ben daha 49 kim? İşte onu diyorum. Mikael sen miydin? Yok diyorsun.
Racing over the bar.
Karıştırdın sen de
Cannavaro
hocam.
will
Ne
have
yapıyorsun?
to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really
Sen
expecting it?
karıştırdın. Ben Mikael mi diyorum?
Up towards the front line. Well,
Hayır
that's well
dedim.
seen too. Now he's
Well-
running away. Oh, no joy this time. Throw it.
Mehmet sen tanıyor musun bu 49?
Yok daha tanışmadık.
That is good alertness. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance.
Akıllı poşet.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he was quick to react. Hullet. Mbappe shapes the shoot.
Tebrikler kaleci.
And he
Kaleci
looked
çok
every
iyi
bit the
kaleci,
assured
tebrikler.
keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So third corner of the
Erkan aldı
game.
evet.
Kimse
Erkan.
almadı. Sadece kaleci onu çıkarttı.
Mbappe! And that is wildly off
Ya
target.
beni şaşırttı. Zannettim ki kaleci
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game
Offside
better
there.
than anyone. And it's Bale.
Offside.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
yok değil offside değil. Mbappe ben arkadan geliyordum
Pass just
Snyder'le.
lacking in accuracy. Schneider pinches it off him. Stam. 30 minutes
Yapma
gone.
ya.
Maldini. Cafu.
Well, they keep pressing like that
Faul
as long
ya.
as they
Faul
can.
ya.
Yanlış.
Aims beyond the defence. Cafu. Cafu
Enes
got a
duvar
long
pası
way forward
Enes.
to join the
Duvar
attack.
pası bazen oyna.
He's
Duvar
shifting
pası
and
biraz ya.
Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Diğer karşı tarafı da kötü var.
Vieira! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
İşte
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Might want to be careful there.
There's the shot!
öyle
He's
şut
done
mu?
very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Maldini getting this one clear. Tries one from range. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Evet, ya zaten gol olmayacağını biliyordum çünkü en azından şut çekince kaleciden
Sabah couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Allah.
Maldini. Schneider. It's a pretty loose pass.
Allah Allah Allah Allah.
Cafu is one of the
Allahu
key
Ekber.
ingredients in the team's attack. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Öyle oluyor.
Desai calmly anticipates.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
Oh, that's a key interception.
Diğer tarafa aşağısı
Schneider,
boştu.
and he cuts out the supply. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Yapma ya.
Oh, no, that was never
No.
going to make it.
Oyun.
That's gone loose.
Oyun.
Caught offside that time.
Köpekler gibi parçaladık ha. Köpekler gibi.
That signals the end of the first period.
Karman çorman maç.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for
goldü.
a more open second half.
Çok iyi maç çıkardı.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Diğer taraf hep savunma yapıyorlardı. Bir türlü çıkamıyoruz, bir türlü çıkamıyoruz. Aha. Senin kankan girmiş. Burcan. Okan. Bilmem.
We're on the move again. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, that's delightful. Well, the defence just about
No.
came out on top, but they were sorely tested.
Haydi. Haydi.
Bale gets into a good position. And it's Thuram. Schneider.
Ay.
Schneider
Çok
finds
iyi.
himself offside.
Çok iyi. Şansın olsaydı yakalandı. Yoksa çok iyi atar.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi, and he's worked it through. There were better options
No.
before the
No,
ball
no,
was
no.
lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Bravo.
And it's been played through,
Nereye gidiyorsunuz? Nereye?
and he gets rid in a hurry.
Bir yere
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Orta. Şut değil. Orta. Orta.
Sabah are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no way through zone.
Ya
Bravo.
topuma
It's a
kalesi.
searching pass.
Böyle.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Yapışkan mı sürdünüz
He's found a way through.
ayaklarınıza?
Shot could be the finish.
Hayır.
And it's in! Now they've waited! Now they
İşte
have it!
böyle kuş başı oynayınca
Was there ever any doubt?
doğruyorsun ya.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Hayır böyle olmaz.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very
Akıllarını
different game on our
yitiyor.
hands now, Peter.
Público presente na partida de
Sergio, what are you
hoje.
thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough
Yeah,
happening
yeah.
from Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Yo hiç güzel değil. Ben eskiden taraftar görenim oynardım. Sonra taraftar
Eight
görenim
forwards.
bu ellerini bozdular
Maldini.
sistemi. Şimdi kuş baş oynuyor.
Vieira
Çok
plays the
sağlam.
game a step ahead of almost anyone. So Jim, is that the manager telling them just the keeper in his way? Oh, he's real
Helal
chance!
olsun. Helal olsun.
And that's a sharp finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Nasıl?
Well,
That's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their
Hadi
reaction
bakalım
has been
frikiklerde de
emphatic.
uygulayacağız mı?
That is so good, such sharp
Bravo.
skills. Mbappe!
Böyle.
Oh, it's hit the post. And that is well cleared.
İnanamıyorum.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench and he needs to act quickly.
Ah be.
Looking for the run.
Oha.
Oh no, what has
Yapma
happened
ya.
here?
Yapma ya.
Pullet gets flagged offside.
Hadi be. Az kalsın şöyle sniper'la bir bomba şut çekelim.
That has been knocked clear. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Sabah clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Geçmedi, geçmedi. Geçmedi.
Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Cafu.
Hadi hadi bas bas bas.
Cafu.
Geç kaldın.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Geç kaldın ya.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Al al al.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
No, you just feel the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it
Geçen
should
maç
be.
uzatmalar oynadık ya.
Evet evet açtım ben açık bıraktım uzatmaları.
Abi oyuncu değişikliği yapıyor.
Gece yaptığımız gibi yani. Penaltı yok sadece uzatmalar var. Yok sonra uyudum ben siz.
Okan'la
çıktınız.
gördün değil mi? NBA'de dünya sıralamasında kaçıncıydı? 38 mi? Ne demiş? Allah hocam sevdiğim tarzda oynuyorsun. O yüzden kazandık, yoksa kazanamazdık vallahi. Öbürü Enes değil. Enes 1-2 penal yaptırıyor. Bizden alıyor topu. Diğer takım, rakip takıma veriyordu. Hatırlamıyor musun? Bizden topu alıyor, diğer rakip takıma veriyordu. 2'de 1. Ama olsun onun sayesinde de paslaştık. Golü attı, kazandık.
Duyuyorum abi.
Oynuyor. Enes,
Benim abi.
çalıştın mı bugün?
Abi.
İşte miydin bugün?
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Bir hafta çalışmıyorum ben abi.
Çalışmıyorsun artık.
Yo, çalışıyorum da bu hafta çalışmıyorum bir hafta.
Aha. Herhalde
It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Schneider. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Ortaya girmişti, boştu.
And he's quick to return it. Backward it goes. Not the most accurate pass. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Atla.
Stam makes the interception.
Bırak bana.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Dedi, takıma çağır sesi, bizim sesi çağır. Olmaz mı? Ya bu darlaman kim bu? İsmi ne? Mehmet abi. Yani. Kaç yaşında?
52.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Valla.
The final 5 minutes.
Maşallah. Hadi vuracağım.
52.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Hacks in he leaps for it.
Evet.
And the header is disappointing in the end.
Darlamanın kim
Look,
merak
the
ediyor?
defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Ya
That's been intercepted.
Erkan
That
lig
was
takımını
well played.
ayarlamışım.
Well stopped. I think we might be done here.
Yakacağım
Peter. I
sizi
don't
bu
see
sefer.
there being enough time for them to try
önce
again.
bunlar uyuyacak sonra dedi.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Değil.
acréscimo.
He's a sharp little ball here. Decent chance!
Yok
Helal
ya
lan.
The
vuracağım.
finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Kaleci
That's
oynattı
very good
görmedin
running
mi?
that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Olsun.
Oh, terrible pass.
Allah. İyi ki de foul yaptı.
Ula abi ne ördün la?
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Offside.
Abi
offside
faul
değil,
yaptın
foul.
la.
Şike var, şike var.
Abi yapmasan attıydım golü valla.
Milyonda bir bu foul olur.
Cannavaro, always a very imposing presence at the back. Nothing in it.
Ben de
still.
diyorum ki abi ne oldu,
We move to
adam
extra
ayağım
time.
attı, offside
Still
mi var diyorum.
inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Faul
Well, I
yapmış.
think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference.
Sen niye yatmadın lan bu saatte? Dede. Ha. Bende de net olmadığı için oyun oynayamıyorum bu akşam. Öyle sinir oldum.
Oynayacaksın mı? Oynayacaksın mı dede? Yoksa?
Substituição em campo. Camisa 3. Vai ser substituído pelo
Stern
jogador.
test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Maldini. Now it's Eto. And it's Bale.
Yok ya öyle pas değil.
Cristiano Ronaldo. An individual who's prepared to shoot anytime, any place. Pull it over to the right flank. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Neymar. Caceres. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caceres getting this one clear. It's a good run down the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. Neymar. Sabah are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Lan tries to pass it through. And he's picked it up out wide. Akanji. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, And time now is short.
Bekle ben de çağırabilirim aslında.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 9.
Tamam attım ben.
Exhaustion, physical and mental.
Hadi.
Will we find a winner?
Camisa 18.
It's Gerrard! Another one of football's
Erkan
and
ne yapıyorsun
how
Erkan?
moments.
Gerrard has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
They're up to 5 corners now. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. Hazard, good purposeful running this.
Ayağımdan çok
Great
sürdüm abi.
defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when.
He's having a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Eto has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer
Bak,
won't let him forget that.
Vereme değil.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Pullet tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard, he's got away. Space for him to turn and look. Neymar defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Out for a throw. Gerrard. That pass isn't the best.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Buna değil ortaya.
Gonzalo Ramos!
Buna değil ortaya ya.
Desperate defending required here.
Ben mi?
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
O ne lan?
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other
Bravo,
way.
helal.
Oh, that's a
Bravo,
booking,
hocam.
always looked it.
Süper.
Teremos minuto de
Lovely
acréscimo.
pass, but can he get there? Maldini receives it in a good position here,
Nasıl?
and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, super ball! And he's managed to get free. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Allah.
The end of the
2020
game.
oldu oğlum.
Reflections.
It was a good watch.
Ekran
Again,
görüntüsü
never
alacağım.
short on purpose, determination. I thought there was great intensity. Both teams
Artık seneye
approached the
olacak.
game like they really wanted to
Olacak
get a
artık
win out of
seneye.
it, and
Alo.
unfortunately, it's ended up a little
O senin
frustratingly.
kim? Bu kim?
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Sesiniz bana çok az geliyor. Onu ayarlama çalışıyorum.
Evet bana da.
Yok
Şu
abi,
an nasıl
sıkıntı
abi
yok.
ses benim? Şu an nasıl?
Mikail sesten ayrıldı galiba. Mikail miydi?
Ses karşımına ayarla. Ben bir şeyler ayarlıyorum size sesim gelmesi için ama düzgün.
Şimdi iyi. Güzel.
Mikrofon düzgün. Yer varmış ki şu an.
İki yer var. İki yer var.
Ben ben gelebilirim ya şu an. Zaten oyun içinde aktifim de. Evet abi. Antrenmandayım. Frikik çalışıyorum. 18. Geldik bakalım. Bu kim ya? Eklemesine sevinir deyip siktir olup gidiyor amına. Sürekli soldan bana şey geliyor ya. Beni eklemesine sevinirim falan filan bir adam yazıyor.
Ha, ben de fark ettim. Ferdi Yalçın
Dördüncü
mı ne
yazışı falan galiba.
Herhalde Okan sürekli eklemiş de belki o yüzdendir.
Tamam.
Senin gerçek ismin Doruk mu kardeşim?
Evet abi.
Tamam. Benimkisi de aynı. Ferdi yazıyor. Ferdi ismi.
Efendim abi. Nasıl senin grupta birim var? Babaannem. Ay. Abi Okan abiyle bir bağlantım yok benim ya. Öyle oyundan tanıştık. Bir sohbet geçti aramızda ya. Gruptan işte böyle şey mi soruyorsunuz? Babaannem öldü onu mu soruyorsunuz abi acaba? Sağ ol abi sağ ol. Zar zor kulaklık buldum ya.
Deli
Dedi ya.
açıkmış.
Dedi
İki
Geleyim
yıl
mi
önce
abi?
Al.
Geleyim mi abi ben?
Mikail de çıktı oyundan. Mikail. Geç oldu belki ondandır.
şu Okan abiye getirin ya. Ben bayağıdır Okan abiyle oynayamıyorum. Okan abi gelsin. Yazıyorum ben.
Enes,
Ferdi,
bu resim senin
Okan
mi?
benden dolayı gelmez ya.
Benim abi.
Okan abi
Bu
bana
resim
küs.
senin mi? Ha. Okan mı?
Sesin gelmiyor abi.
Evet.
Nasıl?
Gelmiyormuş. Bir maç yapıp çıkacakmış. Futbol ligi girecek galiba.
Ben geleyim mi abi? Abi işte o şeye atsanıza şeye. Gruba.
Bu resim kimin Enes? Grupta profilde. Senin mi? Muhammed
Aynen
Enes.
abi benim.
Ben şimdi her şeyi
Bayağı genç
fullledim.
görünüyorsun.
Sizi net
Maşallah.
duyuyorum. Benim ses iyi geliyor mu şu an size abi?
Çok net. Evet.
Evet geliyor.
Bak gene biri geldi. Beni eklemezseniz sevinirim diyor.
Geldim abi.
Artık gelen geldi. Kaderinde yokmuş. Siktir et hadi girelim. Ha bu arada abi bir şey söyleyeceğim. Benim R3 çalışmıyor. Niye söyledim bilmiyorum. R3 çalışmıyor benim kolda. Bozuk.
R3'e çok ihtiyacın yok. R3 ya kaleci alman için ya da teknik yapmak için. İhtiyacın yok
Kaleciyi de
bence.
alıyorum. Kaleciyi de alıyorum. Teknik de yapamıyor bazen abi. Ondan diye sordum.
Ha tamam. Ya benimle denk
Sombero
gelirsen
muydu?
gerek yok.
Sombero sanırım.
Abi şu birinci
Tamam.
şeyi bir
Doğru
alamadım ya,
kardeşim.
amına koyayım ya. Birinci klasmanı büyük sevmedim. 3'te 2'de kalıyorum.
Hmm. O zaman iyisindir kesin.
Ben
Ben
çok gol
birinci
yediğim zaman gerisi geliyor. Çok gol attığım zaman da onun da gerisi geliyor. Benim orta yok ya.
O zaman savunmayı mı çok iyi yapamıyorsun? Doruk,
Efendim abi.
bu Oliver Kahn'la birinci klasmana çıkmak zor.
Ya
Oliver
biliyorum,
Kahn
çok gerizekalı bir kaleci de işte kalecim
ya,
yok ya.
her
Enayi gibi
taraftan
duruyor kale.
bomba yer, her taraftan. Ancak iyi bir kaleci geldiğinde açman lazım.
Ya ben kimin konuştuğunu sağdan göremiyor muyum ya, Discord gibi? Mesela biri konuştuğu zaman gözükmüyor bana sağ tarafta.
Yok, burada da gözükür. Gruplara gir, ayarlarda var. Kimin konuştuğunu aç. Orada kenarda gözükür.
Kimin konuştuğu nereden açılıyor işte?
Aha, grup ayarlarında, ses ayarlarında var ya.
Nereden açarsan Ferdi? Nereden
Ses
açarsan?
Konuştuğun
Nereden
karşına
ses
açarsan?
ayarlarda.
Ses geliyorum bir dakika.
Ses ayarlarda 3 tane nokta var daha fazla yazan. Oraya gir, kimin konuştuğunu göster, tıkla ona.
Olmadı, dur yapamadım.
Bak, konuştuğumuz grup var ya seste.
Tamam. Şimdi
Evet.
En sağda 3 tane nokta var. Daha fazla yazan yer. 3 tane nokta var. Böyle o sese davet ediyorsun. Ekranı paylaşıyorsun. Hani paylaşım oyuna davet, bir de daha fazla var ya, 3 tane nokta var. Bir de takımdan ayrı alttan var.
Yani ben de şey diyor, diğer grupları görüntüle diyor. Grup ses ayarları dedim. Abi 2 yıl önce kullandığım kulaklığı kullanıyorum, dur. Kulaklık da ölü gibi bir şey ama ben sizi duymuyorum adam akıllı. Açamıyorum işte, onu deniyorum. Maç başlayınca haber verin abi bana şu an. Ekranda değilim ben.
Tamam.
Gene olmadı. Bu sefer
Olmadı
L3'ü
mı?
kırıyor.
Ben
Ben paylaşırım, benim internet iyi.
Paylaştım dede. Paylaştım.
Yapamadım abi, kalsın ya.
Çok kolay Doruk. Çok kolay. Bak,
Bende çıkmıyor abi. Sen
takımla
grupta mısın?
Evet, takımla sohbete gir. Takımla
Ama
konuştuğumuz yerde. Bizim takım var ya, takımla konuştuğumuz ses grubunda.
tamam.
Orada işte 3 tane nokta var. Daha fazla yazıyor. Altında 3 tane noktanın.
Abi o yazmıyor
Mesela,
bende. Ben onu bulsam yapacağım da yazmıyor bende. Maç
Vallahi
bitsin ve
bak.
onu şey yapacağım abi, ayarlayacağım, bekle.
Tamam.
Ama bizim lider kim?
Doruk, ben seninleyim, bir de kimdi
Enes.
bizimle?
Enes.
Enes miydi? Ya Enes'miş o zaman.
Ben Uğurcan bir de Erkan.
Hello and
Canım,
welcome one and all. The
abim
atmosphere
şeyi
building
çıkarmış
very
benim ya.
nicely here.
Mesleğimi çıkarmış
Gorgeous,
ondan.
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the
Birinin
atmosphere
Messi'si
frenetic.
vardı. Acaba benim mi yoksa?
I'm Peter
Bilmiyorum.
Drury, and here with me in the
Benim
commentary
Messi'm
box,
vardı
I'm
ya.
glad to report,
108
Senin mi
is
yoksa?
Jim Beglin.
Ha,
Well, thanks
108'di doğru,
Peter.
benim
There's a great
106'lıktı.
sense of
Çünkü ben
anticipation in this
kendime göre
stadium.
ayarladım.
I've been hit by it too.
Messi'yi, o yüzden 106'lık Messi oldu.
Sao Paulo, of course, one of the centres of football in Brazil, and the Estadio Morumbi, a mighty venue befitting that status.
Costa nasıl 106 lan? Bende 105 oynuyor ne? Böyle şey mi olur?
So it's away we go then. Sabah have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard working.
And the finish! And it's a goal!
Abi bu frikiklerde kaleci alma falan yok değil mi ya?
And we can't be
Ya
surprised because his
onu
instinct for
dedik
doing
biz
this
işte.
is
Bir
incredible.
sistem yapalım. Artık kalecilere dokunmuyoruz frikiklerde. Daha zevkli
He
oluyor.
picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Hayır, normalde biz de alıyoruz da şey yapmıyoruz, frikiklerde
There's the
almıyoruz.
shot! And a neat finish! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
They're starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Enes sen miydin?
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Hadi oyna.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oyna.
Galatasaray are already two behind. Awful start. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Ibrahimovic!
Bizim Çağ o kadar önde ne yapıyor lan,
Made
korkuttu
them
beni.
pay.
Ibrahimovic really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Abi.
Hadi. Tamam.
Offside.
Offside
Roll
mi?
gets flagged offside.
Hiç fark
Geri
etmedim
kaçamadım
ama.
ya.
Böyle sanki çizgi değilim.
Ne çizgisi be abi, adamla aynı. Ben çıkıştayım kaleci.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hadi oyna.
It's a good foot in there. Nicely weighted ball. Over to the other side.
Good switch that.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's found a way through. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Oyna.
Schneider. He won't be happy with that one. Gerrard.
Galatasaray really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose.
Bizde bomba şut var da kullanmıyorlar ya. Benim Messi ile bomba plase var, kullanmıyorlar şu an.
He's there to retrieve
Kadro
it.
dışı kendisi.
Yoksa kullanırız tabii.
Oh, it's a
Yo,
nice
oyunda
idea,
değil.
but the execution was
Hatta
lacking.
bayılıyordu.
Oyunda değil lan bizim Messi. Benim.
Hayır yok evet onun yerine şey oynattım.
Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through.
Oyna.
Bellingham couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Bunda da bomba
Well, I
var,
think it's good he
kahretsin.
took the
Var.
opportunity to run at
Var.
that back line. I'm sure it won't
Var.
deter him either.
And a header!
Gerek değil de bir de
Za.
Snyder.
Utopia!
Gerek değil de bir de
And
Snyder
they
de
are
var.
cavorting!
Vallahi var mı?
Snyder sağ ayak,
And with
gerek
that,
değil sol ayak.
it is pretty
Abi bunu
much
söylediğin iyi oldu abi. Şimdi mülayim gibi bombalayacağım bunu.
simple,
Yeah,
certain, effective. He just guided
Mülayim
it in.
diğer
He
yerden
did so
atarsın.
well there, attacking the ball the way he
Atacağım ben,
did.
çok golüm
He got
var.
a strong forehead behind that one.
İkisini de ben atarım abi şimdi
Of
bak iyi izle.
complete
Hadi
control.
bakalım.
Bu Zoom abi tanıyan var mı ya? Zoom organize.
Yok. Ben tanımıyorum.
Şeyden.
Belki Uğurcan tanır.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Abi ben
And they win it back
WhatsApp'taki
again.
gruba bir şey yazdım. Çok gereksiz bir şekilde üstüne aldım da.
He's picked his way through.
Tartışma de. Ben de diyorum yok öyle bir şey. Ne
Gol.
tartışması var?
That's a simple one for the keeper.
Eto clearly held on to
Uğurcan
it
kesin
far too
tanır
long
ama.
there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying.
And Messi! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this
Ben orada
round,
çok da
they have
kötü bir şey
to
demedim. Niye öyle bir
abandon their shoot on
agresyonla
sight
bunu
policy.
anlamadım.
It's just not working.
Zoom organize.
And now a sudden
Organizasyon
chance to
ne bir şey.
counter.
Tanımıyor mu hocam?
Now it's Eto. Zanetti. Tries to pass it through.
Zoom
Zanetti.
organize
He's only too happy to take that back.
Ah be.
Another chance from a corner.
Aa be kullanma.
Geliyorum.
Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Tries from distance.
Vurun da belki corner olur yani.
Schneider.
Bomba.
Ama oynatıyor.
What a hit.
Yok
The
sadece
save was
frikiklerle
firm.
oynatmayacağız.
It's only a bold
Eğer
attempt.
tabii
There's
tamam.
nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more though.
Aynen.
Oh no, this
Güzel.
does not look good. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Erkan kaleci oynatıyor. İyi de
Ya ben
oynatıyor
de-
ha.
Ben
That's good defending.
ben de güzel oynatıyordum ama ta ki şey kırana kadar ya.
Shapes to shoot. It's in.
İşte pozisyon takibi bu demek ki.
Becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal.
Erkan,
Well, was he ever going to miss that?
becerimde
Of course he
benim
wasn't.
pozisyon takibi var.
Eto
Dikkat
really
et.
can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much through when he should have been boxed in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Sizin defans neden mi İsrail malları gibi?
Sabah are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Roberto Carlos. That's the end of the first 45.
Benim Neymar'ım yok ya.
Defansta
Well, what a half
Neymar'ı
they've
vermemişler,
had.
ayıp.
Cruising to victory, and it's only half time. Astonishing. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Cannavaro yok edici. Baresi oyun kurucu. İki tane yok ediciniz var, doğru. Hem Desaylı hem Cannavaro. Bir tane ucu bu Wagner
Tamam.
en azından
Abi
bu
siz
işte
5
ofansif
tane
oynat. Bence daha
5'i
mantıklı.
defanstan nasıl yediniz bu kadar gol? Hatta altılı da dost da var bir tane.
İşte bazen ne kadar doldurursan doldur, ne kadar oyuncuların iyi olursa olsun. Yani
Bence şey abi ya sürekli neydi? Üçü de bir tane topa gittikleri için her yer boş kalıyor. 3 tane oyuncu seçiyorlar, üçü de bir kişiye gittikleri için boş kalıyor diğer taraflar.
üçlü arkadaşlıkta dikkat etmek lazım, yoksa
Galatasaray changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score.
Onu alamam ben. Ben değil aslında adam alamaz.
Galatasaray do have a chance to counter here.
Organize işlerim
And
kötü.
again, they run up against stubborn defending. Galatasaray come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see
haydi
a change.
dolu.
He's gone for goal!
Çok uzak.
Kötü vurdum uzak. Bir de aşırtmalı bomba bu.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Belling going about things with real menace.
Ayak dışı niye atarsın? Böyle.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Just eases him off the ball. And this is Eto. It's been slipped
Offside.
through. He's
Yapma
managed to get
be.
himself offside.
İyiydi, güzel.
That's going wide left. Varane makes the interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted.
Rol indiremem. 1.20 adam
Jim, is that
forvete
the
koymuşuz
manager
Kerem gibi.
telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Hadi.
Bir şekilde top
That's
kalsaydı
been
keşke bizde.
intercepted.
That's
Hadi,
great
hadi.
positioning, so good from him.
Hop,
Look at the
bir daha,
space and the
bir daha.
shots. Quality ball. Foot in. And he's in on goal.
Hadi kurtar.
Now who's going to be
Kurtaran.
first to this?
Público
Well, the
presente
defensive
Koyun
unit
sürüsü gibiler abi her yerde.
infallible
Gördün mü?
then. That won't be the last they'll see of him.
37 espectadores.
And that's definitely not his best. And this is roll. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks
Biz
it
11
into
onlar
space.
17 kişi galiba.
He is through here. Vieira. Now it's roll. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Bir daha. Dur.
That looks a good
Bravo.
ball through.
Ya buna öyle
Oh,
pas mı?
super ball.
İstediğimi yapamadım.
Maldini
İstediğimi
defending his
yapamadım.
corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Shot at goal!
Ah.
Oh, good finish! One sweeping move, executed with deadly
Doğru yere
efficiency.
çektim ama.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a
Öyle,
sucker
oğlum, öyle
punch
pas mı
and
olur
they're
adama?
dazed.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
Bir daha.
Engelli gibi pas
Well, the
atıyor.
idea was a
Bunlar.
good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bale picks it up out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever
Çok
so
kötü
determined.
yaptım, çok kötü.
It's Ibrahimovic! Could be danger. Has another goal!
Barış Alper Yılmaz.
A dreadful miss.
Well, there's always that risk factor when a team commits that many
Enes,
numbers forward.
sen konuşma Enes.
Olsa-
Leave some gaps at the back.
Kafayı yiyeceğim.
And the assistant
Ama doğru
referee has
doğru
his flag
güzel
raised
güzel
for
söz söyledin.
offside.
Barış Alper Yılmaz gibi.
Bak ya benim bir tane hatama bu kadar konuşma.
Bazı
Doğru falan ne
şutları
bileyim.
çok iyi var. Yo sen
Can he get it through?
sana demedi şey dedi.
Slip through.
Yok
And he's
offside.
got the bell! And that's it!
Al sana 5.
His utter
Ne
joy!
gördüm. Hakan
He
gibiyim onun
engages
ortada.
with
Bu orada
absolute
o Barış Alper Yılmaz gibi kim olsa onu yapar. Ben de yapabilirdim. Çünkü sana tam geliyor
Welcome to
o
the
şut
reality of
2 defa 3 defa kareye basıyorsun. Sanki vurmamış gibi bir şey yapıyorsun.
Galatasaray are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Gör abi ortaya.
And it's Bellingham. Distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Well, nicely intercepted. Eto.
Bir daha bana.
What a big quick to recover this.
Bakın ya.
Has a
Oh,
look
what's
and
that,
plays
yeah?
it forward. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feat that.
Nereye gideyim? Nereye
Oh
gideceğim?
no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away, looking to
Ne
play him
yapaz da
in.
veremedim.
Pass is just off target.
Yapmadınız lan hala.
Roberto Carlos.
Oyna
It's a good foray
oyna.
he's making.
Efendim yok.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins
Ne
out.
yapayım?
Aman ne?
İnternet yüzünden uğraşıyorum işte. Ha,
He's in plenty of space here.
yok canım ya. Güzel mi? Bölgesel arası var.
And we're done.
Türk Telekom'da hep böyle oluyor abi zaten.
Tale
Ya,
of two
Türk
teams,
Telekom'sa.
one irresistible,
Türk Telekom,
unstoppable,
aynen.
the other fragile and
Türknet'e
seemingly
geç. Ben
clueless.
herkese böyle Türk Telekom'u herkes Türknet'e geçirmeye çalışıyor.
Uğurcan
After all of that, Jim,
2020'de
what are
iyi
you
yapmışsın
thinking?
bu sefer.
Valla ben çok
Peter,
memnunum.
I
Gel.
really couldn't see what this
Abi benim
team was
arkadaşım
going
var
to
burada.
achieve,
Tam
whether
karşımda
it's
oturuyor. Ben
not
Türknet'im.
getting through or not
O Türk
having the right
Telekom böyle
players in the right
10
positions.
GB, 15
They all
GB
look
bir
a
şey
bit
var.
lost.
Ben bir dakikada böyle 2 dakikada indiriyorsam o yarım saatte indiriyor onu.
Onun altyapı, benim altyapım çok iyi.
Babasını da ikna edemiyoruz. Eski kafa biraz geçiremiyoruz o an Türknet'e.
Ama ben 1000 megabit hız alıyorum.
Ben de bir
O yüzden-
muhabbet alıyorum.
Türknet burada vermiyor onu.
Erkan sen
Gelecek mi
liderliği alsana istersen. Liderliği alsana Erkan.
Ben sene bu
Dede
kaç
oradan
senedir,
mısın?
2-3 senedir ilk defa arası yaptı yani.
Biriniz şu liderliği alın benden ya.
Dede orada mısın? Gelecek mi? Bari ben de bir...
Abi liderliği hayır yap. Rastgele seçsin.
Namaz kılmaya gideceğim de. Geleceksek 5-10 dakikaya namaz kılacağım da.
Bu saatte namaz mı?
Sabah namazı bizde. Evet.
Sizin orada
Ezan okunmak üzere
burada
zaten.
okunmuyor.
Yok ben İsveç'teyim ben.
Ha.
Malmö'de İsveç'teyim. Geleceksek gelsin yoksa bir maç daha atayım sonra namaza geçeceğim. Tamam. Tamam.
Abi beni de acıktırdın ya. Atmışsın aha, omleti oraya.
Doruk halledecek mi şu sesteki
Abi
şeyini?
sana istersen atayım. Bende o şey yok yani. Üçlü şey yok.
3
Sen
dakika
zaten-
var daha fazla olan
Ben de
yer.
çıktı ben
Bak
yaptım
sana
ben hemen
grubu
yaptım.
atıyorum abi. O dediğin yeri.
Tamam.
Bak gruba attım. Gruba bak. Grupta bunlar yazıyor. Bak. Yok yani.
Bir saniye.
Abi. Görüyor musun? Bende yok abi.
Nerede grupta?
Asensio vermiş. Siz bizi yenersiniz. Bizim kadro o kadar iyi olacak gibi durmuyor ya.